welcome to Charlotte, and this time in the Street Stocks. For a new series, I'm kind of tentatively calling License Ladder, which is the idea that we're going to go from rookies all the way up to A class in the stock car, kind of the quote-unquote NASCAR ladder, over the next 5 seasons. So this is going to be race 1 here, which is Street Stocks at Charlotte, and as we go season to season, we'll move up, we'll hit up D class, probably do some ARCA, some late models, trucks, all the way up to Class A and the next gen cars. I don't have a huge history in ovals on iRacing. I am a B class, you'll see here, which is mostly due to just like a couple trucks races and a couple Indy Pro races. But it's been probably 2 seasons since I've done an oval race. It's not consistently run, and put that in heavy air quotes. I did like a season of ARCA in my first year a couple years ago. But yeah, so this one's kind of coming out. It's Monday morning, it's late. I had planning on recording something earlier, but didn't. I would say enjoyed the race. I'm recording this intro after the race. And I will say it was a auspicious yet probably expected start for a rookies race. But yeah, we'll let you go to it and dump you into my qualifying run. Enjoy. Alright, so we're coming up on our first qualifying lap. I believe we are the 4 car.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 122 Fahrenheit.
Alright, so here we go. I think we're the 4 car. It's like a 1.3 strength of field. It's a mix so far that I've seen of a bunch of this lap's not gonna be great. It's a bunch of D class, a couple B class. I'm sure there's some rookies in here. It's gonna be a pretty big split, I think, of kind of what people do. I've never been good at qualifying, so that's gonna be a big piece. But we are gonna qualify for every race in this series.
P7. That was a 37.4.
I think that's important. You always hear like start from the pits, start from the back. But I think that doesn't teach you racecraft. It doesn't teach you how to start. Like you're gonna have to. Like,
The leader's just done a 37.0.
If you want to be kind of in it, then you gotta be in the mix, and you're gonna have some crashes. You're gonna have some wrecks. But we're gonna put a 137. What is this? 1.3. Or 1.4. And we'll see where that leaves us. And we'll be back for the race.
120 laps. The track temp is 120. The air temp is 78 Fahrenheit. Follow car number 11. We need to catch car number 11.
Alright, here we go. We are on the pace lap, getting ready to go to green. For the first race of the stock car license ladder series. Qualified 7th. 1.3 strike the field. We already have a sorry up in chat, which does not bode well for us. What do we got? We got Snap-on to the side of us. We do have the inside line here. We might have one or two people wrecking under caution. Seems about right for Rookie Series. But we're going to see if we can survive 20 laps out here. No cautions. It is rookies. It's a mix of D-class rookies. There's a couple other B-class people in here. And 10's trying to come down. Tuck up here to the 11.
Okay, Ryan, be ready. Go, go, go!
And Jesus. Don't even make the starting flag.
Forget what happened at the start. Let's try and salvage something.
Alright, well, let's see if we have damage. I mean, we have damage. Let's just see how bad it is.
Williams, ahead is pitting. P11. The leader has just done a 37.0.
Oh, we are so far down. Yeah, we're 2 seconds off pace, so we're gonna have to come down and pit.
Okay, Ryan, the next car is Wheatley.
Speeding.
The pit lane speed limit is 45 miles per hour. You've got plenty of fuel.
Come on.
The car in front's lap time is at 36.8. 300 feet. 100 feet.
Oh, it's just a mess. Can get the tires off. Mess of a race anyway. But this is rookies. We're gonna post this one anyway.
There's a car behind. Stay inside the line.
Let's go take a look on that one at the end. But quite an auspicious start for this series.
P13. The gap in front has increased. It's now about 5.8 seconds.
And we'll see if we can catch up to Andy here. That'll be our race. But this is rookies. This is what you're gonna get. Well, we might be able to catch up to Andy here.
The gap in front is now 5.6. That's the fastest lap.
Yeah, I think we could have had pace to stay with the pack and have a good race, but now here's the other thing. As a rookie, if you're thinking like a rookie, the biggest things for doing rookies and to get out of rookies, it's not iRating.
Fastest lap.
It's not where you finish. Rather, it's your safety rating. Your safety rating is calculated basically incidents per corner. And so, we took some incidents up there. We had a car contact, a 4X. And so, a lot of people, or some people, might get wrecked, pull off, quit, but come out here, you take your fast repair, and we're just plodding around here in 13th out of 14th place. We're gonna lose a big old chunk of iRating. But by continuing on, by getting more laps in,
the gap in front is now 5.4.
we're gonna not have as many. It's not going to do as much damage to our safety rating. And so the more laps you can get in, the more laps you can put together.
13th place. That's the fastest lap of the race. Okay, Ryan, that's good consistency. Keep it up.
Alright, Jim. We're going to have to figure out if we can turn your frequency down, because you are really taking away from my monologues. Where was I? But by continuing to do corners, now this one, since it's a larger oval, it's only considered 2 corners. But the more corners you make, the less that 4X is going to damage your safety rating. If I had just gotten out of here,
halfway home, fuel looks good.
If I had just quit, then yeah, we're just done. We take a 4X with like 5 corners, because of the one from practice. I'm not sure if the 2 in the pace lap count. Oh, yeah, sorry. And thanks. But now, I'll get another, say, 14 laps in, 15, 16 laps.
That lap time was 37.2.
And yeah, we're going to take a hit to our iRacing.
You're gaining on the car in front. The gap's now 4.8 seconds.
And it'll hurt us. That's for sure. It'll hurt me especially, since I'm a B license. And the higher license you are, the more impact, shall we say, incidents have to your license, or to your safety rating. But it'll be less of this had I not just quit.
That lap was at 37.2.
So we'll trottle around here. We are catching him. We are catching Andy, but I don't think we're going to catch him with enough time. We're not putting... I only got 7 laps, and we've only caught him a second in the last, say, 8 laps. So, an auspicious but probably appropriate start to the series. And outside of that, it feels like we've only had maybe a handful of incidents. Ooh, let's not loop it here. But only a handful of incidents, it seems like. I mean, 'cause that's another...
V12. Good consistency. Keep them coming.
You gain a spot, and that's the other thing that you can get just by coming back out here and running races and rookies. And that is... people will probably wreck. Well, I mean, my GT4, which was not rookies, I was C-class rookies.
Okay, Ryan, you're gaining on the car in front. The gap's now 3.5.
Yeah, in that GT4 series, I spun on lap 1. I was the back of the field.
That lap was at 37.2.
And yet we still ended up with the top 10, top 6. 6th place, and that was solely due to attrition. And you'll see that even in rookies. Like, we just picked up a spot there because someone wrecked, and you never know where you're gonna end up. And we're definitely... it's definitely unfortunate the way that we got caught out there.
2 laps left.
But that's going to be rookies. And it's also why I say start in the pack. That might have been on me. I don't think it... I feel like it wasn't. I kind of want to check the leader, because it felt like they started to go.
The gap ahead is now 3.0.
And then slowed down. Which caused just that concertina effect, and grouping the pack up.
White flag, 1 more lap. That lap time was 37.2.
Car high. You're clear outside.
Jeez.
Car low. Hold your line. Still there.
Oh, God.
You're clear inside.
Now my car doesn't turn. Jesus. Well, that was an absolute mess. And it doesn't make a difference.
P12. That's the end of the race. Bad luck, mate.
Yeah. Alright, we'll pull off here. We'll take a look at the wrecks, and especially that first lap wreck. And yeah, there you go. That's the start, which, as I said, auspicious but probably accurate. So yeah, off to the wrecks. Alright, here we go. We're gonna take a look at the first wreck. I checked. It's kind of on me. I definitely didn't get the good start. Then he tried to go around me, hit the one, which then collected me. So, probably mostly my fault, unfortunately. But that's gonna be how that goes. But yeah, I'll take that one. See what else we got here. 11 slides up and throws the 8 into the wall. Got the 14 here. Blinks. Blink, blink. Five kind of gets run into the wall by the 10. The 11 kind of slides out and grabs the back end with the 10. What was that? Let's look at that one again. 12 just kind of comes up and I think gets hooked and wrecks, and that takes out the 11. 5's gonna catch the 2 and spin. I wonder if that was right at the end. Oh my god, the 3... Yeah, that's right at the end, and the 3 just absolutely mullers that guy. And that's going to be it. So I potentially caused a wreck before the start-finish line. And that's the start of this series. Tune in next week, I guess. Oof. I also realized I didn't have the my overlays on the entire race, so there'll be no relative. So sorry. Try to do better next time, in a lot of respects. Have a nice one.